I recently said goodbye to my Animal Crossing New Leaf town, Lavender, and it dawned on me on the life lesson that Animal Crossing teaches here. For those unfamiliar, Animal Crossing is a life simulation game on various Nintendo platforms, where you are the new resident of a community filled with personified animals. Within this game, you are able to do what you like in an environment that goes at your pace, from catching bugs, making your town to your liking, and interacting with your villagers. You're probably asking, what life lessons does this game even teach you? And in reality, it teaches more than I can say in this video. Ask anyone what this game represents to them, and you'll get extended answers. But you ask me, and I'll tell you how Animal Crossing teaches you the importance of living. Animal Crossing feels like a world that goes on with and without you. Once you start the game in a town, it's there, for the lack of better words. It will always be there until you erase the save file. In terms of New Leaf, you can play roughly every day for an hour and experience moments of life, such as hanging out with your villagers, development of your town with your assistant Isabelle, and partaking in events. You can always know what is happening in your town by knowledge of holidays and what is posted on the bulletin board. You can live this life of being a part of a community, and you'll have memories of those times. Countless memories of your interactions with your favorite villagers, from favors they ask to actually hanging out at their house. Events, holidays, get-togethers, it's all here. Unfortunately, your actual life gets in the way and you may not get to live certain moments. There can be a variety of reasons why you can't play every day. Even when you can't play, the town lives on without you. You'll notice as Isabelle mentions your absence when you load into the game, villagers commenting on your return, your town's landscape unattended, and your room containing cockroaches. When you've been gone for extended times, you receive letters from your villagers telling you that they have moved out of your town, and a bulletin board filled with events you have missed out on. At this moment, you feel as if you missed out. Missed out on moments of living and experiencing a time where you weren't there. Sharing my experiences with New Leaf, I began this save in 2018, happy to experience New Leaf for the first time since I unfortunately couldn't play it on release in 2013, even when I had the chance to. Upon starting my town, I was hopeful that I'd get to play consistently. Two of my starter villagers, Coco and Pippi, became my in-game best friends. I began to think how I wanted my town, Lavender, to be. To be clear, my favorite flower is lavender, and so I like to name my Animal Crossing towns Lavender. So I started to map out in my head how I wanted this town to look, and I got to work doing so. Fishing, catching bugs, planting fruit trees, and grabbing fossils was how I got on to funding the developments of Lavender. I was happy, consistently playing with a goal to take care of my town and watch it grow, as well as grow my relations with my villagers, especially Coco and Pippi. My life got in the way, unfortunately. Without any details, 2018 and 2019 were the best and worst years of my life. With this contradictory statement said, I wasn't able to enjoy New Leaf the way I wanted to. Inconsistent playing led to the slowing down of my town's development and, as said earlier, villagers moving away. I remember playing again after a long time of being away, and being upset that one of my in-game best friends, Pippi, has moved away. I was heartbroken. Silly, I know, it's a game, sure, but I invested myself into the game, as anyone should when absorbing any medium of entertainment and art. My time with New Leaf was still inconsistent, which leads up to the last time I played it. During the end of my save, I reread all the letters, which only served as memories. Memories of hanging out with my villagers, and of course, the heartbreak of Pippi leaving. I came back to a town full of weeds and memories of wanting to play this. I spoke to my villagers, and they commented on how they haven't seen me in a while. Of course, after that initial comment, they mentioned how I should keep contact. After that, they spoke to me again as if I never left, telling me about themselves, asking for fruit and whatnot. I cleaned up my town one last time, lived in it one last time, remembered the ones who left my town, and tried to remember the new villagers who moved in while I wasn't playing properly. I got upset, wishing I got the chance to get close with my new villagers, and also keep the ones who moved away by my absence. I wrote them all letters, telling them in my ways that I loved them, and I hope to see them on my next endeavor, on an island. I went through my room one last time, remembering what I have and who gave what to me. Browsed the Museum of Lavender to see all I managed to grab in my time. A bulletin board filled with event notices that I didn't participate, only to write that I'm leaving in said bulletin. Of course, I spent time with my best friend Coco one last time, marking my last time in New Leaf. It came to my mind about the chance I had to play this in 2013. I didn't exactly live at that time, I really only began living for the first time ever midway through 2018. I, in a way, wished I lived back then to experience this game at its infancy alongside everyone else. But I left the game satisfied, remembering the good times, leaving on good terms in a way, and also knowing there is more in Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I plan to be attentive and consistent about. What exactly did I learn, and what am I trying to say with all this? Well, although I wish I spent more time with my town Lavender, I'm happy I even got the chance to. One shouldn't always be thinking of the what ifs and could haves in life. Instead, we should be cherishing all memories regardless. Our lives are like these fictional towns. We should always tend to it and live it as we can day to day. In further analogy, the villagers of our lives are the people we care for and love. Our lives can be unattended, and it will show, just like these towns. But instead of weeds, there will be a deteriorated well-being. Sometimes the villagers in our lives will move on if unattended as well. Always take the chance to express to someone their significance to you. Do not dwell on the ones who left. Instead, be glad to have had the chance to meet them, alongside being open to new relations. Enjoy every moment of your life and cherish what you have. Memories forever live on in our hearts. I'm forever happy with my memories of Animal Crossing and, of course, my life. So much I wish to have changed and to turn out different. But I'm glad every experience turned to be beneficial in their own way, both in reality and in game. To quote my real life best friend, as she and what she believes in constantly reminds me of Animal Crossing, it's important to live, to do things I love, to love and to experience things with my own eyes. Enjoy life and people. Find things that make me happy, achieve, and thrive. Moving forward, live life, day by day. There's always a tomorrow. I understand. It is a wild world out there. Not all city folks are great, but do not let that undermine the great ones that have significance to you. Believe me when I say this, as much as I have a hard time believing this for myself, but there is always an opportunity for you to turn a new leaf and seek new horizons. Time is the most meaningful thing you can give to me, and you gave me your time right now. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and I wish you the best on finding your cherry pie. See you next time.